Welcome to day number 3 of the I Am Unstoppable 5-day training series. I'm excited for today because we are talking about how to repel negativity. And this is what's going to really kind of start to rewire your brain. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to repel the negativity that you put in your mind, and we're also going to talk about how to repel the negativity that others may project onto you, because sometimes that can be even more detrimental, right? So day 1, we identified your negative thoughts. Day 2, we took those negative thoughts and we reframed them. So now the next step is to out logic those thoughts. A lot of times those thoughts are fear. They're just manifesting themselves in different ways. Because fear is powerful, guys. Fear can make itself appear in so many different ways that are truly, truly, truly detrimental to you and to your abilities and to your business, okay? So when a negative thought pops into your mind, you're going to out-logic it by asking it a series of questions. Now, I'm going to give you some examples, but I want you to really think about you and your individual circumstances, okay? So a couple of questions you could ask yourself once these thoughts start to pop into your mind are, is this real? Is this even possible? Like, can this actually happen? Or is this rooted in falsehood? What's the likelihood of this actually happening, right? Another question you could ask yourself is this thought detrimental to me? Is this thought holding me back? Another thing you could ask yourself is this truly what I want? Do I want this to be the story that I'm telling myself? Do I want this to be where my thoughts go? Is this serving me? Odds are it's probably not. Okay? So take these questions and really start to ask yourself these questions, okay, as these negative thoughts start to come into your mind. The other thing you need to do is figure out a way to take the thoughts that other people project onto you and, again, out logic those. So a lot of times what happens, especially in business, is, maybe we're super excited about something and we're telling our sister this, who is in a 9-to-5, who has no entrepreneurial desires whatsoever. And so you're telling her about all these things that you're doing, and you're telling her about this big risk you might have just taken or this big investment that you just took, and she says, whoa, 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 back the train up. Like, why would you do this? That's a lot of money. Why would you spend that amount of money when you can just do it yourself? I feel like you could probably just Google and YouTube and figure out, the solution to your problem instead of investing all this money into it. How are you going to make that money up? Right? And so you go down the rabbit hole. You start to second guess your investment. You start to second guess your ambitions, your desires, and you start to think, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe this was a really bad idea. Oh my gosh. So first off, stop it. Get yourself out of that conversation. By talking to her about your entrepreneurial dreams, she's not an entrepreneur. She's not going to get you. And people who do not have a business of their own have no place giving you business advice. Okay, so I want to just throw that out there initially, okay? But think about ways to out logic this, okay? So if it's your sister, does this opinion really matter? Odds are it doesn't, because it's your sister, right? She's going to love you no matter what. So her opinion in your business doesn't matter. Now, your mentor's opinion in your business, your biz bestie's opinion in your business, your colleague's opinion in your business, that might matter. Hers doesn't, because she doesn't have her own business. Another thing you can ask is, do they have a past experience that is informing their current opinion or state? So has your sister maybe tried to run a business and it failed miserably? Or does she know someone who tried to run a business and it failed? A lot of times what's happening is they're trying to protect you. They're trying to protect you. So they're telling you everything that you're doing wrong in an attempt to protect you. And they're actually doing it from a place of love. It just doesn't feel like it at the time. Another question, is this conversation worth having? So if your sister is totally never going to totally understand your entrepreneurial dreams, you don't talk with her about your entrepreneurial dreams. It's just not a conversation that you have. You can still love her. She can still be your sister. She can still have so much, say and be a huge part of your life. She just doesn't have to be a part of your entrepreneurial life. And what do I know to be true? I think this is the last powerful kind of question you can ask yourself. What do I know to be true? What do I know that this investment will get me? Okay, so as you are going through this exercise today, really dive deep. And this is how you're going to kind of become rubber to these negative thoughts. Have you ever heard the expression, I'm rubber and you're glue, whatever bounces off of me sticks onto you? This is what we're doing here. You're becoming rubber so that when these ideas come at you, they bounce off. They don't infiltrate your mind. Same with your internal thoughts. Once they enter into there, it's a way to get them out and to become like, to have defenses against these negative thoughts. Okay? So download today's workbook, get to work, and I will see you tomorrow.